Hey guys, thanks for joining me for the Good Friday introduction video. So there are several different types of Good Friday services that have been used in the church over the ages, but the most common one right now, in my experience, is the Stations of the Cross service, which is also sometimes called the Way of the Cross. Now, the really cool thing about a Stations of the Cross service is that it is meant to pick up right where Maundy Thursday leaves off. After the Maundy Thursday service, you go to bed right after eating Jesus' last meal with him. And then on the morning of Good Friday, you walk through Jesus' last day with him using the stations. So there are 14 stations, 9 drawn from the gospel and 5 drawn from popular tradition. And these stations are meant to outline Jesus' last actions leading up to and including his crucifixion. The service should be fairly simple to do in your own homes. I've been in a service where each station was simply a different slide, and the congregation would simply remain in their seats and move from each station according to the slides. There are some stations where the church will transform the sanctuary, creating 14 different places within the sanctuary, each station represented by a piece of art. Or some churches hold services where the stations is an outside journey with different designated places for each station. So you have a lot of creativity when it comes to planning your own Stations of the Cross service within your own home. I encourage you to get creative. Perhaps you'd like to go on a walk and stop at every park bench that you see and make each park bench a place for a station to be held. Or perhaps you could designate 14 different locations within your own home. However you would like to do it, that's up to you. Have fun with it. As far as the stations go, the stations will be provided on the worship guide, which will be found at twinoakseugene.com under the At Home Worship tab. And each station will have an image and something to be spoken out loud, a spoken response, and then also a prompt for meditation. And you can choose how long you would like to spend on each station. So this service could take you as long or as little time as you have to spend on Friday. And the last station ends with Jesus in the tomb. That is where Good Friday ends. That's where Good Friday leaves us. Now, some churches have begun adding a resurrection station, but I would encourage you to hold off on that. Allow yourself to feel the weight and the gravity of Jesus in the tomb. And then, on Holy Saturday, there is typically no service done on that day. So allow the weight of Good Friday to carry over to Holy Saturday, as we remember that on Saturday, Jesus was still in the tomb. Feel the despair that must have been felt by the disciples. Also, spend Holy Saturday preparing and then waiting. On Thursday and Friday, there are things that we do to participate, but when Saturday comes, let the events of the week rest with your soul. Let them weigh heavy on your soul. Prepare your house and yourself for Easter Sunday. Do your cleaning and your cooking, and while you do that, give your soul space to breathe in God's words and God's actions. Ready yourself for the resurrection of the King. Go in peace.